This is lightningesl.com. Part 3 of Where Do Ideas Come From? Think about it. Many people have ideas about all kinds of things. They may have an idea to create this or create that or build this or build that. But until they physically or spiritually or somehow write it down on a piece of paper or illustrate it to themselves or others, it's just an idea in their head. People have ideas of all kinds of things. All kinds of jet aircraft, regular aircraft to fly. All kinds of designs of this or designs of that. Design a product differently than that's seen before. That's right. An idea is in your head or a concept. That's what a sculptor does. Has an idea to create this out of marble, this out of plaster Paris, this out of dirt, out of sand, whatever. Doesn't matter the model. It came out of somewhere. But at first it was an idea in your head. I want to make something look like this or look like that. And you talk to a designer or a good artist. It has to look like this, it has to look like that. Think about most movies today using science fiction and software for science fiction backgrounds, or so-called green screen or blue screen. They want the software to create an image like this. They have an idea. The director has the idea. The artist has the idea. The author has an idea. It's taking that book into an actual movie. You have to create an idea in your head. Well, I want this scene to look like this. So you need somebody to actually create this, to draw this. And all of a sudden you have to put some kind of tangent into it, meaning a physical presence of this from an idea that started off with an author. That's how ideas of a story turn into written stories and later perhaps turn into a movie. It all starts with an idea. Any book you see on the shelf today or in the past came with an idea from something. Amazing, isn't it? Ideas have many, many practical cases. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The key is to use that idea and spread it out. In other words, make it tangible, make it understandable to others as well as yourself. Yourself first, others second. Amazing how we think about ideas, isn't it? When you tell your teacher, I have an idea that I can create this, an idea to create that. A good teacher will agree. It's a good idea, but maybe not now. Or a great idea, let's see how you can do that. Go ahead and create it, all right? Many, many times, for example, when I took a jewelry course back at Humber College here in Toronto, I came up with an idea to create a ring that looks like this or that. Now, at the time, our teachers said to me, Mr. Little, but Brian, you're thinking way outside the box of creativity, way outside what normal people or normal fashion statement says to create a ring in this case. And of course, I had to agree. I'm just a student thinking they know better than I was what would sell, what wouldn't sell in those days of selling jewelry. So my idea, for example, a ring was to have a huge ring with brass and silver and gold and so on. And the teachers, both teachers in this case, said, Brian, nobody would buy that. It's too big, it's too bulky, and so on. I had an idea. I'm not saying it would sell. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. The idea they did not give me was to actually create the merchandise, just create it, not just talk about it. And that's what discouraged a lot of creativity even to this day. A lot of teachers don't have the idea of what creativity means. But somebody comes up with an idea never been seen before. At first there's fear. It's called fear of the unknown. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just fear of the unknown. It's never been seen before. It could be the greatest thing ever. Amazing, isn't it? So think about ideas differently, because everybody thinks differently when it comes to creativity. Amazing. This is part 3 of lightningesl.com. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.